Hi YouTube. Please excuse my hair. But I am a mommy now, so my hair is always the last thing that's on my mind. Um, this is gonna be my labor and delivery video. As you can see, I had my baby. I did an update video just to let you guys know, that I had her and everything was okay. But this is gonna be, explaining my labor and delivery, and then I'll try and show her at the end. She's kind of sleeping right now. Um, but yeah. So my due date, of course, was Saturday, last Saturday, September 8th. And of course, Miss Kylie did not want to come on her due date. So I was induced. I went in Sunday night at 8 o'clock. They got my Cervidil started, and I have heard, excuse me, I have heard that the Cervidil itself can, start labor. And I think that's kind of what happened with me, even though I wasn't dilating. I was still at a 1 when they first started the Cervidil. So I got it about 8 o'clock Sunday night, and I started having contractions about 2 hours later. And when I say I didn't think contractions were going to feel that way, they were painful, but I wasn't, it was painful, but it was kind of tolerable, but I was kind of being over dramatic, as always. So they started that. I started my contractions about 2 hours later. Um, I ended up getting the epidural about, I say about 3 or 4 that morning. No, between 2 and 4 o'clock in that morning. I'm sorry, I can't really remember, but about 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning, between those hours, I got my epidural at 1 centimeter. I was still 1 centimeter dilated, but they gave it to me anyway, because I was starting to thin out more. I was a centimeter dilated and 75% effaced when I got the epidural. So once I got the epidural, I was good. That is God's best drug, like best drug ever created. Um, I kind of got a little rest in, and they checked me every so often. At about 6 o'clock, they started the pitocin. Once they started the Pitocin, they would check me about every hour. They checked me at no, yeah. Before wait. I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. Um, they started to check me at 4. Right after they gave me the epidural, they started to check me at 4, and nothing had changed. At about 5 o'clock that morning, the doctor came in. I was sleeping. The doctor came in and asked me to turn on my right side because baby's heartbeat was not, tolerating I guess the epidural with me on that side. So I switched to my right side, and her heartbeat came back up. So everything was good. They checked me again at about 5, and I was 3 centimeters dilated at that point. Um, and they checked my, and about 80% effaced. They checked they gave me the Pitocin at 6 a.m. And then at about 6:30, I was at 5 centimeters dilated. They checked me again at about 7. No, yeah, at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I was 7 centimeters dilated. Um, and then once 8, it was about 8:15. No, it was about 8:40, maybe. They checked me again, and I was 8 centimeters dilated, and 100% effaced. And they actually had me pushing at 8 centimeters dilated. I started to push her out. So I pushed past 2 centimeters. I had to force her, not force her, but I had to push through 2 centimeters. That was very, very difficult having that epidural because I couldn't feel a thing. Um, so I started to push, and my baby girl was born at 8:58 a.m. on Monday morning. I pushed for about 8 minutes, and she came right on out. I did not tear or anything. But it's very hard to push with the epidural because I couldn't feel anything. But I must say that that pressure that I started to feel between the hours of 7 and 8 o'clock was the worst. That was the worst. Hold on one second. That was the worst pain ever. It was worse than the contractions to me. The pressure was horrible. So I did have my mom and my dad, and her father was in the room when I pushed her out. So I had a lot of support and a lot of help. Um, my doctor actually, to make me push, like when she told me, she's like, "You better push this baby out. I'm gonna have to cut you." Like speaking in terms of the episiotomy to get her out. And then when she said that, I'm like, "You're not cutting me." I pushed her out with the next push. I gave it my all because I did not want to get cut down there. So I pushed her out. The cord was wrapped around her neck one time, so she was kind of purple when she first came out. I actually helped to pull her out. The doctor was like, "Put your hand down here and feel your baby," and I'm thinking she just wants me to feel her head. I pulled her out. I pulled her out. They laid her on my chest, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, my baby's here." And then I just started to cry. Her dad looks like he's seen a ghost. He was in shock. I could not explain the expression on his face. It was a beautiful thing, though. It was very beautiful. He cut the cord and everything, and she was just as healthy. Came out eyes wide open when she came out, screaming her lungs out. That was the loudest I've heard her cry since she's been home. She does not cry at all. Um, but I'm gonna talk more about her for her 1 week update, which will be tomorrow. So I have a couple of things to do tomorrow. So if it's not too late tomorrow, I will do her 1 week update along with my 1 week postpartum. But this was just a quick video about my labor and delivery. It went by very quick. That's why this video is very, very short. There wasn't much to it. Went to the hospital, got the Cervidil, got the Pitocin, and I was out of there. So, that's pretty much what happened. Um, there was there was a point where I kind of started to feel like, maybe I'm not ready. And I think we all go through that, but it's just like it's kind of too late at that point because you have to push. And I remember when it was time for me to push, I kept saying I can't do it. I can't do it. I was so scared to bring a life into the world. It all kind of hit me because this whole pregnancy, I was just like, I knew I was pregnant. I felt my baby move and everything, kick, seen ultrasound pictures, everything, but I just didn't feel like it didn't really hit me. I still was in denial that I was pregnant, that I was going to have a baby soon, that I was going to be responsible for another human being. It was just, all of it came crashing down and it hit me the moment I started to push. While I was pushing, it was so surreal, guys. I couldn't believe it. It was like I had an outer body experience. Like I was watching myself push my daughter out, and it was so beautiful and so surreal. And I'm just so happy that she's finally here. But as I said, tomorrow I will do a 1 week postpartum video and her 1 week update. I'm probably gonna do them together so that you guys don't have to wait for two separate videos, because. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you baby girl, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my 1 week postpartum video and my 1 week update for baby girl. So, oof. Sure enough, once in Iran, her husband begins to reabsorb the worst qualities of his patriarchal culture, where women have no rights, no say in their lives. Here's Miss Kylie again. Her sleeping. This hope the story works as well as it does because Field is so believable. This is Kylie. And because her husband isn't portrayed as a one-dimensional. She has a head full of hair, guys. Oh my God! Look at all of this hair. She took after her daddy. So, this is her. You don't want to wake up for YouTube? She's not. Not. So, as I said, I will see you guys for my video 1 week update and her 1 week update. Thanks for watching. Sorry this video is all over the place, but as I said, I am a new mom. I'm trying to adjust to everything. This is my first baby, so I don't have everything in order as opposed to my head to really remember everything that took place. So just bear with me. Everything that's in my mind, it's about her. So I'm just like, how do I get this out? How do I get these thoughts out? But look at her lifting her head. She's already lifting her head. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for watching.